The limitations and tech management for Padlet. Padlet has one main limitation. The free teacher account limits teachers to only having 3 live Padlets at any time. But that's fine. You'll find that once you've used one, you can screenshot it to gather the data, then delete it and start again. A good tip is to create a Google slideshow named Used Padlets and paste a screenshot per slide. You can even make notes on it for students you need to reteach or things you need to reinforce, or leave notes for yourself on how you'd change it for next year. If you're full on Padlets, when you try to create a new one, you'll get an error message or a suggestion to upgrade. As you delete your Padlets, they move to the trash folder and stay for 30 days. A tech management tip for you is that students are live posting. Make sure to pre-teach behavior expectations for posting and remind those expectations to students every time you use a Padlet. Make sure to be actively monitoring the classroom while students are posting, walking around, seeing what they're typing, reminding them to use the sentence stem or to address the prompt or to add more detail. If you happen to have a particular class or a few students that worry you, or if you're asking students to use the Padlet at a time that you won't be monitoring, such as part of a station or part of a homework assignment, use the moderator mode in settings on the right side of the Padlet that you create. This has you approve their post before it shows up to others to see, so you can catch some things if you need to. No matter what setting you are in, you always have the control to remove any post you'd like. And finally, Padlet is approved for student use, but it's not approved for students to actually log into. There's no need for them to log in because you're just sharing your live board with them. Instead of having students go to the Padlet website, you need to share the link with them. There are many ways to get this link to the students. If you're a Canvas user, the best way is to embed the Padlet directly, making it where students work right there in the Canvas assignment without needing to click on a link to go to another tab. Anytime you can embed in Canvas, it's what's best for students. You can also post the link in Canvas, which makes it easy access for all your students, including those who are absent, and students can refer back to it if it's needed until you delete the Padlet. Other ways you can get students to access the Padlet is sharing the link with students in Aristotle, which is 2 clicks you can instantly send the link to all students and have it load on the computers of all students that are logged in your classroom. If you haven't tried using Aristotle to share links, or if you haven't tried embedding in Canvas, reach out to your campus ITS. Have them come in and show you this magic in person with your classes. You could also create a QR code to get students to your Padlet link. That is right there in the settings on the right side when you're creating a Padlet. When you make the QR, you can post it in a station, maybe as part of an early finishers bucket assignment, or in any station. If you are 2nd grade and below, you can also share this link through a Seesaw assignment. I'd suggest putting a shape or an image for students to click on so that it's easy for them to see where the link is for them to follow to go to the Padlet.